5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring them out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring them out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you.
Check it out.
You're now rocking with the best.
Here I am, God damn it. Here I am. Welcome to the Romello Marcellus Show. It's another night. Same bad channel, same, you know the rest. Man, last night we had a good conversation, good time. We covered a lot of ground, I think. And to you guys' surprise, it wasn't the type of show you thought it was going to be about, huh? Yeah, a lot of insight, and I'm sure that, you know, some people got a lot of positive information last night. Yeah, and we go on. Shout out to everybody, man, that participated in that conversation last night. Yeah, today is what, Tuesday? Putting it in the record books, man. Thank God for your health, your strength, your sound mind and body. And yeah, those that are fighting the mandates, stand strong. You are entitled to your choice. And oh, by the way, in the state of New York, man, they actually have pushed back a little bit. One of the district court judges blocked the jabs mandate in New York for the healthcare workers. Congratulations, shout out to them for giving them a reprieve so they can continue to work and provide for their families. It's a shame where we're being pitted against one another for our own choices or our decisions that benefit us in the way that we see that it benefits us. Not everybody's for that, even today. You think about it, I guess the topic was about Nicki Minaj. I guess her one of her relatives or a friend of her relatives took the jabs and he had a bad reaction to it. So he said he's not going to do it. So there was another young lady, not dropping no names, but she had to actually come on and slam Nicki for saying that she should be using her platform to encourage folks to go out and take the jabs. Well, I say this. We supposedly live in the land of the free, correct? Well, people like us, we understand freedom ain't free, but where you are and who you are should garner you a little more freedom to speak your mind without being judged for it. And I think that the lady, she spoke, she was out of pocket. That's just my opinion. Yeah. Do what your heart feels, man. Do what you feel in your heart in regards to that. Don't allow anyone to sway you. Don't allow anyone to pressure you into things that that you don't want to do in regards to those things. Yeah. Now, last night, man, the topic that we had was kind of a bait and switch. I'm sure you ladies, you thought it was going to be about you, but it was not. It was about the fellas dealing with you. Now, tonight, it's debate, but I ain't gonna switch much. I'm gonna jump right into it because I'm not gonna keep y'all long tonight. 1 second. There you go. There's the topic. If you're just joining me, the topic is, ladies, how do you maintain a modern man once you land one? How do you maintain a modern man once you land one? I guess y'all are asking the question, what the hell is a modern man? Got answers for that, but I want to know what it is you would do once you land you a modern man. He could be low value, high value, whatever that is, but he's a modern man. He's different. He's not traditional. So how do you maintain him? How do you maintain a modern man once you land him, ladies? Well, let me help you out. The modern man, there was a phase, or there are phases to that. They phase in, they phase out. In the 80s, you had a lot of the guys walking around and they were androgynistic. They were into androgyny, right? As you branched on into the 90s, they considered some of them metrosexuals. The modern man today, there's many different titles that he bears. One, he's immature, ignorant, cowardly, comical, and feminine. All of the males you see on TV, they prop up to impart that shit in your sons. That it's cool to be that way. Whether you're looking at motherfucking Nas X or Michael Westbrook in a fucking skirt, that shit ain't cool. But these are the people that your modern men look like and they move like. I said it last night. Overall, to be traditional as a man is to be a leader, be masculine. And its presentation to you is not to be so man, them motherfuckers look downright emotional. That's all I can say. Shit. You know, ignorance is bliss. I mean, you think about it, man. You got these guys out here being propped up, man, to influence those who are lost and have no idea, you know, perpetuating the fact that they're living a dream, and in all actuality, it's a friggin' nightmare. It's a nightmare for everybody. And you better not say nothing about them, because trust me, they're gonna come for you. You know, I asked a question. So when you get your man, your modern man that's going to present the relationship goals that you see on these platforms, how are you going to maintain him? You going to bathe him? You going to put some talcum powder on him? Tuck him in at night? You going to peg him a little bit? You know? What you going to do? You going to propose to him? You going to put your Spider-Man suit on like that? I saw the girl today on the damn and a Spider-Man suit proposing to her man. You going to buy him a ring? You going to make him take your last name? What are you going to do? How are you going to maintain your position with the quote unquote modern man that they're presenting to the world, or that's being presented to the world? You know, I'll put it to you like this. You got some sadistic motherfuckers that control the things that we see. And it's a sad thing that we as black men are always the target. Always the target. We're the most hated and threatening individual on the face of this earth. So as long as we ain't being kept in the dark or in the underclass and have no say, we have no power, not even in our own home. Yeah. So, as I said before, you're just joining the room, the ladies. How do you maintain a modern man once you land one? Now you got these bullshit ass quote unquote wannabe guys that are real bashers. Let me say this. As strong as a man as I am, I do believe in love. And I do encourage love. But you have a lot of people out here, man, that's teaching these guys that to protect your feelings and your heart, you have to move and be a certain kind of way to the individual that you're with, which is garbage. That doesn't make you strong, it makes you weak. So at the end of the day, we can lump him in there too, the modern man. Those professed team alpha. There's a difference in being it and trying to impose that or impart that bullshit on somebody else, or how you supposed to mistreat somebody to get them to do some things you want. Mr. Lick my ass for a long time, 30 minutes with no jelly. Yeah. That kind of individual. He's modern. But see, playing around with a man's booty hole, that makes him feminine. So he's right up at the top of this list. But that's your modern man, ladies. How will you maintain him once you land him? How will you maintain him once you land him? Is it even worth it? Because see, y'all, you want to be all modern and up to date on things. So I guess us traditional men, we're obsolete or outdated rather. Or is it the fact that if you come messing with one of us, yeah, we're going to line you up correctly. Going to give you what you need. I'll say this, man. You do better having a traditional man than a modern man. Modern men a lot of times are selfish. They're in it for themselves. Whatever their quirks are, their salacious behaviors, when they want to cross dress and shit, you go to work and he and they're putting on your dresses and shoes and heels. And then when you come home and you treat him like your son, he has no problem with going with it. He gonna bitch and moan the whole way long, but he gonna step and fetch. And then when you offend him, yeah. Slash your tires, all that kind of shit. The insecure thing, the ignorant thing. If you're just coming in once again, man, the topic tonight is, ladies, how do you maintain a modern man? And what is a modern man? It's the total opposite of a traditional man. Everything a traditional man is, he isn't. It's not about his business. He's irresponsible. As a matter of fact, I was reading something earlier about a responsible guy, and I want to see what y'all thought about this. He said, look, there are a lot of guys out here that have kids and they disappear. And he was young, or is young, and he wanted to make the responsible decision to say he didn't want to have that happen to him in the midst of his movements. So he chose to have a vasectomy. He went on to state that insurance covers it. It is reversible. So when you're ready to have kids, you can reverse that process. Also, if you don't have insurance, he stated just about how much it will cost, which is about $700, because he did not want to, he didn't want to have any kids outside of, I guess, wedlock or what have you. So, I think that, that's a responsible thing, but I ain't snipping nothing off. God damn it. I could never, I can't see that. I mean, I have to go away from here with what God gave me to be here with. Yeah. But I mean, I think that is responsible. I mean, to some point, I mean, everybody has their differences and opinions and how responsible they actually are. So, yeah. I'm still not gathering no understanding of how y'all gonna maintain these modern men, ladies, that y'all seeking to have. You want the fly brother, you want some with some cash, you want a little flash, you want to have them look. Prime example. I'm sure you don't want no motherfucking man to stand in the mirror longer than you do. But this is what's going on now, or out here for you. Yeah. They believe that that's the way that they should be based on those that have drawn them into that. And I think that, what do they call it in that community? Trade. Yeah, a lot of them are trading for those things. Yeah. Someone said some of these men are looking for a woman to pick up where their mothers left off, or be everything she was never to him. She never was to him. Too many of them have no desire to create something of substance together. They want to sit back and receive. Yeah. I basically stated that. If you get one of them, you're going to have to bathe him and tuck him in. You got to make sure he puts the toilet up and put it down, and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. But there are some females out here that like to have those kind of men. There's something for everybody, I guess. I'll tell you like this: get you a son. Get you a real son. Have you a son. Don't waste your time on that. Yeah. Hey, while I got y'all on here, man, look at here. Get this shirt, damn it. So women do love those type of men that can have all of the control. Or some of the control. Which is it? I mean, look here, man. I'm not knocking anybody's hustle, right? If that's their hustle, let them have it. But at the same time, man, where does it benefit those coming behind us that are watching? I posted a little snippet, right, the other day, the little baby. Now, as a kid, I don't know how many times this has happened. I'm sure it's happened to some of us on here. And the saying is, you can't unsee or unhear what you've heard. And the little baby was sitting at the table having dinner with his mom and dad, and so on and so forth. And he started making the noise. He's like, y'all, I'll be having it. And he was like, ooh, 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 ooh. So the mom began to break it down and say, hey, that was just something we were watching on the TV. But these babies are sharp. turned to her and said, "You don't have no TV in your room. Y'all be having it up. Y'all be having it." And she said, "Okay, well, probably you can watch movies on the computer." So he began to tell her, "Hey, the computer don't have no movies on it to watch." You can't tell that baby he doesn't know what he's heard. What I'm saying is this: as impressionable as that baby was, and he understood that, he understands everything else and the stuff he's seeing. And it's across the board, universal. These kids, they're far more advanced than kids were 20 years ago because the information comes so fast and it's so readily available to them. So sure, they may not be able to disseminate what they see, but they see it. And when they're able to disseminate and get an understanding of it, you could very well damage that individual before they even get a shot to be anybody. And this is why you've gotten these modern men out here now. Yeah. But it's a phase. Like I said, you go back in the 80s, you had jokers that was willing to walk around with fucking mascara on. And, I guess the most feminine dude that you saw, he was considered the one, Yeah. But I guess now that's kind of coming back. But you got the masculine thing, or you got the beard, you got this, and dudes had to grow beards to hide who they were, or now they're using beards, i.e., you ladies, to perpetuate them as being something that they're not. So you ask yourself, lady, with your modern man, are you his beard, or are you his woman? Yeah. Hey, Rain, welcome to the room. Welcome to the show. If you're just joining, the topic of the show tonight is, ladies, how do you maintain a modern man once you land one? The description of a modern man is not anything in comparison to a traditional man. It's everything you see out here. Those who have lack in tact, their movements are off in regards to anything that we need to see publicly being positive. They're feminine, they're comical, they're cowardly, they're ignorant and immature. Yeah. So, I guess people are reaching and grabbing straws to maintain their 15 minutes of fame, but you have nobodies that are doing that dumb shit too now. So how do you maintain your modern man? I mean, I guess some people say, well, metrosexuals, they're not gay. Well, I never said that. But there's grooming, and then there's primping. Oh, you said communication, huh? Okay. Well, you got that kind of time to communicate with them? I mean, or is it something that some sort of pep talk you can give them to adhere to growth, personal growth? Oh, absolutely, huh? Well, what's the talk like? What would you tell him? And I just gave you the list of who he is. Yeah. What would you tell him to turn any of that around to a positive or a benefit to you? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm gonna open the lines up, man. We we can do this all evening, but yeah, if you want to call in, man, you got something you want to say, give me some. I don't know it all. I just want to have the conversation with some people that are on the opposite side of this fence and actually have dealt with this kind of thing or are dealing with this kind of thing. Yeah. How do you maintain a modern man once you land one? Because honestly, I don't know. A lot of these modern men ain't got their shit together either with the finances or, long term. Yeah. They offer you temporary solutions to a long term situation. Yeah. So, how do you maintain it? I mean, you got to do you. I mean, what's the difference? Would you want somebody like last evening? We went through the whole spectrum. You want somebody who's respectful, who you can admire, who you can communicate with, who has compassion, who has passion, who shows you that they want to be with you. All of that. But the modern man ain't that guy. The modern man is out to do him and anybody else that's going to do or allow him to do them. And you don't know how that spectrum turns. A lot of times, man, they go on both ways. Switch hitters. But this is what's out here. I guess it's commensurate to the area that you believe you live in, but trust and believe me, jokers is right under your nose, right around you. You have no idea. Yeah. Y'all up against it, ladies. Y'all behind enemy lines and have no get back when dealing with these modern men. Yeah, but to get you somebody like your daddy, if you didn't know your daddy, you found some man you knew, allow that to be your benchmark. Yeah. Yeah. Here's something. I'm going to read something to y'all, man. I'm going to see what you think about it. Just a brain fart. Just a brain fart. Let me know if I'm right. Men who provide emotional security and display wise leadership will get the softest, most feminine, relaxed, trusting, guard down, submissive, nurturing version of a woman they could ever have. What about love, man? You believe it meets you where you are? wherever you are. I believe it. I believe true love meets you in the middle of your mess and not in your best. When somebody stick around, no matter how hard things get with you, God damn it, they love you. Especially if they're able to witness your worst or your bottom. Someone said the modern man isn't for me. As Jill Scott said, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. Wow. That's dope. You can't tell her what to do, goddammit. You can't tell her what to do. And those out here, man, that are struggling in your relations, man, with these modern folks, this on both sides, man. Know your worth. Know what you have. Know what you bring to the table. See, some people don't understand what you bring to the table until they see you in action at somebody else's table. Okay? So if they fucking up, speed on. Don't continue to get peed on. Yeah. Having to control a man is unnatural. But you know what? Like I said last night, y'all do it effortlessly because those males allow you to use their shit as the weight to throw them in the midst of that psychological reverse judo. If you're stressing, man, out here, man, look, in your relations or whatever right now, because this is kind of a hokey time, while we're still waiting for an answer to how you guys are managing your modern men, I just want to kind of give some words of encouragement. Stop stressing yourself out about anything. Usually when tests come, man, it's because your reward is sitting right there. So you have to get through it. There's levels to it. There's, as they say, there's different devils for different levels. And as you get to where you're getting ready to go, you're going to be tested. God knows what you got, what you're facing. He's already provided a way. It's going to happen. Whatever it is, as long as you stay faithful and keep pushing towards it. Whatever that is. Stop stressing. No need to stress. And laugh more. Even when a motherfucker make you mad. You ever had yourself in a position where a guy or a female or a person around you, even at work, got you so pissed that you just started laughing? But what the other individual didn't understand is that that was that other side, that this side beginning to kick in, and they just didn't know how close they were to that pre-existing ass whooping. But you can't give it to them, y'all. I get you. I bet there's a few of y'all out here that got baby daddies by these new modern men. What'd he say when you told him you was pregnant? I'm just dropping. Yeah. And they the one of the guys that got to make you want to be a spy. If you got to be a spy or a part-time spy and you're an accountant during the day, you're in the wrong relationship. You ain't got to get mad and push them away so you can go do other shit, ladies. Just get rid of them. It's one of those situations where you frustrated and you get frustrated and you say, well, shit, 1 minute you in love and the next minute this shit ain't gonna work for me. But you're still there, skinning and grinning. And you know, the modern man, he cheats. So, you know, the feminine nature of him, right? If he out there stepping, you better know whoever he cheating with, know all your business. Pillow talking motherfucker. Oh. But here's something, man. I'm gonna throw a jab at you, ladies. You say you want a man that's gonna teach you something and tell you what to do so he can tell you what to do. Well, shit. Half of the time you don't even listen. So you can't tell you shit. You ain't listening. Oh man. Just think about it. Think about it, y'all. Y'all like my music tonight? I like my music. It's relaxing. Oh man, it's a smell in the air. Winter's coming. Winter is coming. And yeah, y'all get ready to hunker down for the winter. And for those who ain't got nobody new, I smell X's in the air. The return of the X's in the air. Oh man, because a lot of y'all don't want to start over. Y'all want to get something you're familiar with. And if you got an asshole that you can endure, I guess you know what that asshole is, and that's where you want to be. Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question, ladies. Okay. You may see, we say a guy got a nice timepiece on and so on and so forth. And the face can be glass with a crack in it. So we know it's a knockoff. So that's a faux pas, right? Why doesn't the same rules apply to ladies with the fake jewelry on? Whether it's the earrings, the necklaces, the bracelets. Why? You know, you can see the little back up there on the, where you put the eraser there, you know, that kind of shit. A lot of y'all still love y'all exes, don't you? Oh, someone said you're absolutely right. But in those relationships, how can a woman feel secure, safe, and confident about the path they're walking? It more like her pulling a full wagon. It's more like for her pulling a full wagon. Well, you know, I guess most of us out here are being blind about the things we see and influenced to deal with that. You know, it's like for me, I'm gonna tell you what bothers me now. It bothers me to go into any social platform, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, any one of the mediums. And one of the first thing you see is a black woman in her ass out. There's more to you than that. You got the fit girls. You got well, you don't see many of the strippers on there anymore because they done gone to OnlyFans, and they really popping it on there. Not that I don't even have an OnlyFans account because I ain't paying for them. That's tricking, and I ain't doing it. But it is offensive to see so many doing just that. There's a movie that kind of depicts the surface of what we may see out here. And if you all get a chance, man, go on Amazon and get it and support this movie. It's a black movie. It's called Secret Society. And it's about these young girls, and they coming up and trying to live above their station. So they get into doing different things. They have guys and things that they're with, but then they start trying to date the old white man with the money and that kind of shit, and let them run them in the ground a bit for a couple dollars. But at the same time, they try to scam the people. Let me just give you this. It doesn't end well for them. The rest you're gonna have to go and see for yourself. But the movie is called Secret Society. It's on Amazon now, and it's kind of it's a pre-release, so go see it. Yeah, check it out. I mean, it's a pretty good cast too in there. But I'm saying that to say that everything and everyone's so modern, and they talk this modern shit without recognizing there's nothing new under the sun. You can go to school, motherfucker, but you can't pay and buy class. You know what I'm saying? You can pay for the class, but you can't buy class. And either you have it or you don't. And what I'm seeing now is a lot of trash. People don't care because they're doing anything for what they consider a dollar. Damn, man, if that's all you got to offer is some cock, you need to rethink that, man. You need to rethink it. Strippers' bodies are like football players. They're like athletes, like basketball players. They jump up and down the pole. They give you a good 5 or 10 years. But I'm going to tell you something. Excuse my friends. Them bitches be hurting. Especially the ones that actually have enhanced their bodies in different ways. I've had talks with a few of them that were prominent. They used to dance, a lot of the spots like KOD and, a lot of the other spots. And they would tell you the horror stories of how there'd be certain times or certain nights they couldn't even sit on their hind parts because whatever they had injected in them was burning or crawling around. Feel like whatever it was is crawling constantly. They scratching and scratching. Knees busted up, torn meniscus, anything from jumping down off a pole. I know a few of them actually had college degrees, but they still chose to do that even after they got the college degree and never used the degree for anything because that's just what they wanted to do. It's for them streets. Yeah. But what we see now is the modern thing, the modern man, the modern woman. All these motherfuckers out here with no scruples, no nothing, living what they would consider their best lives, which is a bunch of bullshit and lies. Because at the end of the day, you probably got about 5 or 6 years with it before it's all gone, one way or the other. And the modern men, they so distracted, right? They could have their friends around you liking you more than they like you, and they would never know it. That's judo like a motherfucker. I feel for y'all, man. You and your modern men. And fellas with your modern ladies. Yeah. What I will say is that the majority of the modern folks, man, they have a toxicity level. Toxicity level, rather. So, recognizing real people do real shit. Real individuals, real man, real woman is there to make your life peaceful, not hell. And understands that there is no me in us and no I in team. You have to come into a situation like that to be diplomatic. Most modern folks are not. They're out to get their hands on whatever they can get their hands on. And yeah, they're mixed up. That's just my opinion. And do your math. See what you got. Question. Why the majority of you ladies out here now alcoholics? What the fuck going on? What y'all be going through? Oh. Here you go. Have you ever became your ex's sneaky link? And was it better than when you were in a relationship with your ex? Have you, let me break that down in layman's term. Have you ever been the individual that your ex cheated on whoever they were with, and it was better than you when you were with them? Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah. You know what's wild? We talk about creeping around and sleeping with jokers and stuff. I guarantee you, your mama somewhere praying for your stupid ass's safety, right? But you in the bed telling your man to choke you. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Yeah. Now, we talk about exes. A lot of times exes in your relationships break up for one reason or the other, whether they lied to you, hurt you in some sort of way, shape, or form. And we are taught to forgive, right? Just remember that they tried the shit while you're forgiven. They only stopped lying because they got caught. Yeah. You got to measure that. If you're just coming in the room, man, the topic tonight is ladies. How do you maintain a modern man once you land one? This modern man is not your daddy's benchmark or your granddaddy's benchmark. He is some androgynistic, metrosexual, immature, comical, borderline bitch joker. Yeah. Fellas, I got something for you. You want to know whether you're, I'm talking to my traditional guys. If you ever want to know whether your lady cheating, your old lady cheating on you, go check a Cash App. Here and there. Let me stop. $40 here and there. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah. You know, even moving around, right? Ladies, think about it, man. You got somebody that you talk to or you've spoken with or whatever. And You're trying to give them the curve off. And then every time you tell them, hey, look, I can't because I gotta. And this goofy motherfucker always coming back with some solution. Don't you just hate it? Don't you just hate it? Oh, man. But on the real side, man, there are men out here for you, ladies, that will not cheat on you. And that's 100. I'm keeping it a buck. Handle your business. Take care of your business, and you don't have to worry about nobody else taking care of your business. And I know a lot of y'all feeling some kind of way, even with your relationships that you've had. Well, don't ever say, I wonder where I would be if 5 years ago you'd put yourself first. You're right where you're supposed to be. God don't make no mistakes. There were some things you needed to see, but now it's time for you to go on. Ladies, let me tell you something. There are guys that will keep you and your sex is garbage. That is the hardest thing to pretend that's good as a man. I'm telling you, is that your stuff is good and it ain't. But everything else is you compensate for everything else. Y'all been moving around this summer, man. I tell you, a lot of guys got fresh out there moving around. I'm just rambling, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes and I'm going to get off y'all line. I want y'all to get off my line, but I'm just rambling. You know, I've been through a few festivals and stuff like that. Now, I'll say this. I've seen some people backing some shit up. You know, to get that one fly outfit and the motherfucker going to wear that shit to the land or fall out the sky. Oh, man. You know, hey, they take the shirt and flip it inside out. Oh, man. Yeah. These goddamn iPhones, man. How many of y'all replacing your iPhones? I'm too old to do that shit. I'm gonna get one of those. What's the old people talk wireless? You know, they just got the phone on it. You know, because I'm not buying another iPhone till the fucking shit burn all the way out, and then that'll be that. You can call me in the house. You asked the question. When the last time? Goddamn, nigga. Been a long time. Long time. I learned to be straight about my movements. If I'm going to do something, damn it, I'm telling you, I'm doing that. Ladies, have you ever liked a man so much you just want to give him your whole goddamn check? Oh, man. Anyway, y'all do the best y'all can to maintain these side motherfuckers, man. I said I wasn't gonna drink or smoke tonight. I ain't doing it, and I'm sure y'all see a difference in the show. It's not as turned, as they say. Facts. They ain't sorry. Oh, okay, yeah, I can get that. Nope, they're not. Yeah, man. And all y'all getting and all y'all getting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest balls from business, entertainment, love, and life,
Had to find my inner power.
to fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you.
Check it out.
You're now rocking with the best.